to mother's mind. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, you see the title. I can't even believe I'm saying this in 2024, but this is going to be a full wash to style video featuring the new products from CÉCRED. Of course, we're going to go ahead and dive in, but before we get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload another video. Duh. Of course, if you're interested in any of the products or information about the products, I'll make sure I have everything linked down below in the description box for your convenience. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Now, before we get into today's video, let me just make a little disclaimer. I love Beyonce, obviously. But, as always, I'm going to be honest, especially since I paid my own goddamn money. Also want to say that this is my initial review, of first impressions, if you will. I have not been using these products over a span of time, so I cannot speak to all of the claims. I'm just going to tell y'all what I experienced firsthand, first time. I also want to say that I am not Beyonce, and you probably are not Beyonce either, so you don't have Beyonce's genetics or resources. So let's just take that into account and not expect these products to create miracles. Well, here goes nothing. As you can see, I have my CÉCRED package here. I literally have not opened it. It rained yesterday, so my box was sitting outside and it was a little soggy. So I let it sit and dry overnight so that way we can open it together and enjoy the experience. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Got my handy dandy box cutter. They literally just threw the stuff in the box, you know, so we're not getting pretty PR packages, FYI. So first up, I got the double cleanse kit, which looks like that. And like I said, this is the double cleanse kit. Thank you so much, lighting. I love when you get yourself together. The double cleanse kit comes with the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub, the hydrating shampoo, and the moisturizing deep conditioner, and all of them are 2.5 fluid ounces. Let's go ahead and open this. I decided to go ahead and get the double cleansing kit just because, hello, if you are not new here, my name is Alexis and I don't need nary a hair product, but it's Beyonce. So here is the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub. Here is the hydrating shampoo. And lastly, here is the mini of the moisturizing deep conditioner. Now, also, if you are not new here, you knew that deep conditioner wasn't finna be enough. I don't know what 2.5 fluid ounces was finna do for you, but that ain't finna do nothing for me. So I went ahead and got a full size of the moisturizing deep conditioner, which looks like that. The packaging is, you know, luxe, but still very much plastic in case anyone is curious. It's textured and, you know, very much giving aesthetic, so it's going to be great in your Instagram photos. And lastly, I also picked up a full size of the moisture sealing lotion, which looks like this. Again, you know, very much that neutral off-white beige aesthetic that all of y'all love to have all over your homes. So again, we have the textured plastic here with the moisture sealing lotion. FYI, in case people care, the moisturizing deep conditioner is 10 fluid ounces and the moisture sealing lotion is 8 fluid ounces. Let's go ahead and jump into the shower with the clarifying shampoo and the hydrating shampoo because I need to see what's going on. Okay, so just in case you're new here, I'm going to start today's wash day by rinsing out my pre-poo. I went in and pre-pooed my hair to make sure my hair was thoroughly detangled, so we had a good foundation set for Beyonce, okay? After rinsing my pre-poo, I went in with the CÉCRED clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub. Girl, Mama Tina and Beyonce said that this clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub sets the foundation for game-changing scalp care because it has gentle exfoliants as well as tea tree oil to remove product buildup and residue. This is supposed to clarify your hair without stripping it too much, thus giving you a much better wash day. It's infused with fermented purple willow bark and niacinamide, and is supposed to visibly improve your scalp and provide a deep cleanse. This is for all hair types and is formulated with no silicones, phthalates, or parabens. If I could describe the fragrance, I would definitely describe it as very fresh, kind of spa-like. I am going to thoroughly lather this onto my scalp as well as down the length of my strands before rinsing with warm water. Next, we're going in with the CÉCRED Hydrating Shampoo, which claims to gently cleanse from root to tip with a luxurious lather and a high slip formula to leave your hair feeling nourished, manageable, and strong. Now, the hydrating shampoo has an antioxidant-rich African oil blend, hydrating hyaluronic acid, and moisture phytocollagen complex, which claims to promote visible hair health. And they actually have notes for the hydrating shampoo. There are notes of oud, Australian sandalwood, warm musk, night blooming jasmine, Haitian vetiver, and violet leaves. They surely were not lying about this very rich lather. This foamed up exceptionally well. And of course, I am going to lather this on my scalp as well as down the length of my strands before rinsing thoroughly with warm water. FYI, there's supposed to be a hydrating rinse out conditioner coming soon, but that hasn't been released just yet. So for now, after drying down for about an hour, I'm going to go in with the CÉCRED Moisturizing Deep Conditioner, which claims to bring dehydrated and dull hair back to life. This is an ultra-rich formula, also infused with that same African oil blend, as well as shea butter to help moisturize, soften, and improve the manageability of the hair. Now, this line might make the no oils, no butters people a little upset because there are 12 moisturizing butters and oils in this formula in conjunction with the patent pendant ferment that visibly strengthens. There's also squalane to help seal the cuticle, antioxidant rich hyssop extract to support shine, and hyaluronic acid to help retain moisture. This is also formulated with no silicones, phthalates, parabens, and has the same fragrance as the hydrating shampoo. The consistency of this deep conditioner is really thick, buttery, and rich, making it best for curly and coily hair. Tina said, "We need butters and oils." And you know what, Mama Tina? You ain't wrong. Alright, so I've gotten to my last section of hair and I'm about to finish applying the hair mask. For the sake of demonstration, I am actually going to follow the directions and I'm going to wet my hair. Right. Correct. I, of course, slathered this generously on all of my sections, making sure to thoroughly coat my ends as well as my edges, because what are we without our edges? Exactly. Once I have this generously applied to all 4 sections, I'm going to cover my hair with my good old Target bag as well as my hot head and let this sit for an ungodly amount of time. After letting my hair sit with the deep conditioner for an ungodly amount of time, I rinsed my hair thoroughly with warm water. After thoroughly rinsing the deep conditioner, the curls are popping, okay? They just are. Oof, I'm exhausted. But I'm going to go ahead and dry my hair down in some twists for about an hour before I go in with the moisture sealing lotion. This is also for all hair types and it is infused with Phytoseal Complex. There's also that same African oil blend and it claims to be a versatile lotion that locks in moisture, fights frizz. This also claims to seal split ends and give your style a soft hold. Your curls are left more defined and your hair is left smooth, shiny, and polished. Probably put too much, but what else is new? This has that same great scent of the deep conditioner, and it's a little bit thicker than I expected as well. As far as directions, this claims to work well on damp or dry hair. I obviously applied mine to damp hair. I had 4 twists on each side of my head. I took down each twist and liberally applied the moisture sealing lotion to each section. After thoroughly applying the moisture sealing lotion to each section of my hair, I went back and detangled with my wide tooth comb. I added a bit of gel to my hair, then sat under the hooded dryer. Because a light hold, that ain't gonna work for me. Monday, I'm overrated. Tuesday, on my dick. Alright, so I just finished applying a gel because I don't have time, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, sit under the dryer, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this wash day shower. Lady in love, okay? Lord, please let my hair be cute. I have been going through it in this video. Okay, like, I'm ready to tell my story. Delusion. Alright y'all, these are my final results, and as you can see, my hair is still pretty defined. It is overstretched in some areas, understretched in others, in conjunction with a little bit of heat damage, but overall, these are the results. Of course, after thoroughly rinsing my pre-poo, I went in and applied the CÉCRED clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub. And in the demo, you could see the consistency of this was pretty thick. It was definitely like a balmy scrub type of consistency. And I could definitely feel the micro exfoliants in my hands. But I will say, lathering onto my hands and then into my scalp, I didn't feel the micro exfoliants on my scalp at all whatsoever. I think the next time that I go in to use this, I will actually apply it directly from the tube onto my scalp and manually massage it in that way so I can better enjoy the exfoliants, and hopefully that enhances the tingly sensation to my scalp as well. I will say that later on, after my wash day yesterday and even through today, I do feel a little bit of, you know, razzle dazzle on my scalp. It's the next day and my scalp feels invigorated and refreshed and really clean in spite of other circumstances, but we'll get into that in just a second. I already told you all that I really enjoy the smell of this clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub. It's nice, light, fresh, and clean. I don't think it's too overpowering. I think it's a nice, light, pleasant smell. This rinsed really well for my hair, not to mention how my curls was popping. Overall, it performed well and did a thorough job at cleansing my scalp as well as my hair without leaving it feeling like straw. Of course, I am going to revisit this and report back my final thoughts in a future video, but first impressions, overall, I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10. Of course, after rinsing the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub, I went in with the CÉCRED hydrating shampoo, which looks like this. Hydrating or moisturizing shampoos, which FYI are not the same thing, typically in my experience have a certain type of consistency, and the CÉCRED hydrating shampoo definitely fits the bill. These shampoos typically have a rich, almost tacky consistency to them, and usually for me that means it's going to have some slip, and I definitely got a bit of slip from this shampoo, so that's always a bonus. I literally said while trying this out in the shower that this has a really rich lather, but I probably didn't include that footage just because of how stressed I was while filming it. Anyway, because we know y'all don't really care about creators. Point being, this is a really good shampoo. Did a thorough job at cleansing my hair and scalp without leaving it feeling dry. This hydrating shampoo rinsed really well. My hair felt soft, it felt clean, and again the curls was popping. As far as the smell, I know the notes sound really intimidating, but it smells like your typical salon products, at least to my nose. Just fresh, clean, pleasant, and not gonna give you a headache, which I absolutely love. I'll definitely continue using this hydrating shampoo and report back my final thoughts in a future video. But as far as my first impressions, so far so good. I'd give this an 8 out of 10 as well. After rinsing the hydrating shampoo and letting my hair dry down, I then followed up with the CÉCRED moisturizing deep conditioner. And first of all, shout out to y'all for keeping your ears to the ground and making sure that we have more than 8 ounces of deep conditioner. I personally prefer at least 12, but 10 is a great start. Like I said during the demonstration portion of the video, this is a really buttery and rich, creamy deep conditioner. This weighed my hair down. That's that thick. That's that real shit. I have to say, because this is so thick, I did not really enjoy the application process. It didn't really distribute well, and that's probably because I am, you know, a rebel. I like to apply deep conditioner, any conditioning products, honestly, to damp hair. But even after adding water to not only follow the directions, but to appease y'all who are a stickler for following directions, I still didn't find that the application process was really for me, just because this is so thick, y'all. Now, personally, that's not a deal breaker for me because I don't care to detangle at the deep conditioning step. I tend to finger detangle throughout my wash day routine. Then I'll do my thorough detangling with a tool during my leave-in step. But Mama Tina and Beyonce said that you're supposed to leave this on for up to 30 minutes. And of course, you can use heat so that way we can intensify the treatment. But because of who I am as a person, I did not. After leaving this on for an ungodly amount of time, I rinsed it, and it rinsed really clean and really easily. My hair felt soft, it felt fortified, my curls was popping, okay, popping. I'm going to continue using this as well, but because of who I am as a person, I probably only have enough to cover maybe half of my head. Of course, this will go much farther for those of you who enjoy adding water to your deep conditioning sessions, but that just ain't how I live my life. I would definitely recommend trying this out if you are into really thick, rich, buttery deep conditioners. I unfortunately am not, so for me, this is just a 7 out of 10. After rinsing the moisturizing deep conditioner, I twisted my hair up and let it dry down in my microfiber towel for about 45 minutes or so before going in with the CÉCRED Moisture Seal Lotion. And the packaging is cute, but y'all, what about the planet? What about the children? First of all, this is another product in this line where the consistency just kind of caught me off guard, because I thought that this was definitely going to be a bit more lightweight considering the packaging choice, but I had to shake this down a little bit, Beyonce. The packaging overall is really pretty. However, it's not always functional. But as far as the product inside, I was really excited to try this because of how smooth and rich this felt in my hands. While it was still in my hands before I could even apply it to my hair, I could feel our ancestors' beloved oils and butters, and I was just excited to smooth this into my sections, okay? Yes, I used a lot because I am who I am, and that's probably why my hair flaked, but we'll get into that in just a second. On contact, I felt this Moisture Seal Lotion really smoothed my hair. It also really helped to define my hair, especially in my looser sections. But the slip, I was really hoping that there was slip, and unfortunately that was not my experience with this. I couldn't really feel much slip during the application process upon initial contact, and so because of that, I decided to just go through and apply the moisture sealing lotion to all of my hair before going in to try to detangle. I'm going to be honest in saying that I didn't really notice much improvement as far as the slip even after letting it sit for a bit, but that's me. That's me. You might be different. I did take my time and thoroughly detangle my hair with my wide tooth comb, but it took a little bit of elbow grease, okay, folks? Even though this is not necessarily my favorite when it comes to slip or detangling, I am still pretty optimistic about the moisture. Granted, it's only day 2, but so far, so good. Like I said, because of who I am as a person, this is the next day from when you all saw me originally style my hair. So I have slept in a bonnet and I have stretched my hair with a dryer. And while I'm optimistic about the softness and the moisture, this flaked, y'all. It flaked. It flaked. I'll try to capture it on camera, but I am seeing flakes every single time I touch my hair. It's all over my shirt. It's all down my arms and in my lap. I will absolutely be rewashing my hair because unlike your faves, I will not be going an entire week with flakes flying all over the place. Only because of how my hair feels and because it's Beyonce. I will absolutely be revisiting this. Unfortunately, social media doesn't allow us to actually do a thorough review and try it several times because y'all ain't gonna care no more. I'll make sure I update you all about the longevity of the moisture in my hair in a future video, but as far as my first impressions, I'd give this a 7 out of 10 as well. No shade to these celebrity lines, but if I'm being honest, these performed better than I thought they would. It is clear to me that Mama Tina, Beyonce, and their team has taken time to actually test and research and have kept their ears to the ground to actually hear what people use and what they need while also bringing something fresh to the table. The fact of the matter is, it's 2024. Some of us do way too damn much to our hair and some of us don't do enough. And either way, we should have products to accommodate that. This may be a little point of tension, but I feel like the pricing is fair. In my humble opinion, the pricing is on par with other prestige brands and even some salon brands that we see every single day, whether it be online or in stores like Sephora and Ulta. Shipping was phenomenal. I do plan to explore other products on the line, namely the reconstructive mask as well as that fermented rice treatment. I definitely wish that there were more stylers outside of just the moisture sealing lotion and the oil, because I know specifically matter of fact, in the natural hair community, I know that they are waiting for a gel or some type of foam, even though some of us told y'all about foam years ago, but at least y'all done caught up now. Overall, I like the products, but I have to be honest in saying that they're not really holy grail or staple status for me. At least not just based off the first impression. Even though things didn't work out with my wash and go combination, I'm absolutely about to take this right up to the shower and wash my hair with the same shit all over again. Not necessarily a 10 out of 10 would highly recommend for me personally. Howsoever, if any of the descriptions that I provided, the ingredients, the claims, or the price range works for you, I would recommend getting your hands on it and seeing if it works out. So folks, that about wraps up today's CÉCRED wash day. You all be sure to drop down in the comments. Let me know if you try any of the products from the line just yet, in case you are new here, which I suspect a number of you will be, definitely check out my natural hair playlist here because that's something I did in the past life. On your way to watching another video of mine, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
This is why I don't know why you wash these no more.
My teeth hurt so bad. We're doing too much and nothing at the same time. Beans back and I'm sleeping good at night. Child, I gotta go wash my hair.